Hey everybody. Hey Apparition. Hey G-chan. How's everybody doing today? Oh my god, last time. Who could forget last time? In front of everyone, Maria revealed. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Don't remind me of that, J.M. Trad. Oh god. Yeah, okay. She is once Hello OA and J.M. Trad. She is one for... Hey, Soars! It soars! Hey, jeez. Yeah, Rosa is one person who gives a very misleading first impression. Jeez. Oh, God! I did not get that from her at all. Oh, God, jeez. I can't believe... Hey, Peekaboo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Last time, Maria, who could... Oh, my God. Hey, Papa J. Oh, seriously, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll try my best to make it entertaining for you. Seriously, that means a lot to me, so thank you for joining us. Last time, Maria revealed that she got a personalized letter from the Golden Witch herself, who, it turns out, is a real person. And instead of just something out of Kinz's deluded imaginations going, Beatrice! Or something like that. And, but yeah, she actually does exist. In what form? We don't know. But she called herself, in that note, she called herself an alchemist, interestingly enough. And not a witch. Which kind of makes sense if you think about it, because, gold, alchemy, yeah, I was about to say that, Peekaboo. Maria changed her diction and her voice completely. Like, she read that out deadly seriously without missing a beat. I could not believe that was Maria. Like, seriously. Sweet little Maria just changed her voice to that, like, really creepy tone. And, like, oh, God. So, something is clearly more... Yeah, apparition. Something is clearly more... Yeah, exactly. Someone needs to get Edward Alric in here. We've got an alchemist on our hands. Which, seriously, alchemy just makes everything cooler, I think. Alchemy is probably one of my favorite fantasy trappings. Honestly. Like, adding an alchemist to anything makes it better, honestly. Name me one thing that's been made worse because there was an alchemist in the story. You can't. And so that's really happy for me because I love alchemists in any fiction. So that's really cool. So now there's a bit of a disconnect here. Hello, Nagels. Lovely for you to join us. In that Beatrice in the note is calling herself a alchemist while Kinzo calls her a witch. So we'll see what's up with that. So, and also, by the way, she said, it's like, oh, by the way, you all belong to me unless you can find the gold. And yeah, so... Jeez, I J.M. Trot. Oh my god. But J.M. Trad, but what is the price of a human soul? J.M. Trad. Then cue the theme music. You're a full gold alchemist. Okay, you know what? Let's get back into it. The strange letter that the witch had entrusted to Maria wiped all memories of dinner from her minds. Maria was repeatedly barraged with questions by Aunt Rosa and the other parents, and became increasingly ill-tempered when they refused to believe her. If we kids tried to butt in, they'd probably ignore us. Our parents were all stirred up, firing back and forth about the gold and the distribution of the assets and completely forgetting that we were even there. I'd already guessed that they'd been talking like this in the shadows. Yep, but I hadn't thought they'd be so blunt. It gave all of us kids a considerable shock. From what we could overhear, all the parents wanted more money as soon as possible. Back and forth about grandfather's inheritance. Back and forth about the distribution of gold as if it was found. About advance payments and cash. It was so despicable I could hardly bear to watch, even though one of them was my father. It looked like Jessica felt the same way. We left our seats without being asked to and went to hang out somewhere well away from our parents.
なるほどな。
I get it.
じいさまが飯の席にも顔を出したくない理由がよーくわかったよ。
No, I totally see why grandfather hates coming down for meals.
うちの親たちにはすっかり幻滅だぜ。
I'm so disillusioned with our parents right now.
金だの遺産だの。
All that about money and inheritance.
よくもまああそこまで大っぴらに。
How could they act like that right in front of right out in the open?
俺の場合はクソ親父に幻滅しきってるからよ。
Well, I'm already completely disillusioned with my old bastard.
これ以上評価の下がりようがないぜ。
There's no way I could think any worse of him, believe me.
そんなの私だって同じだぜ。
That's exactly the same for me.
しかし今夜のには呆れたぜ。
Still, that friggin' shocked me.
心底呆れたぜ。
Shocked me to the core. Jessica looked down at the floor, irritated. She was always talking about how bad her parents were, but maybe she hadn't really felt that way deep inside. The depths of Jessica's shock made that clear.
未成年の君たちはご両親に養育してもらってるからわからないだろうけど。
Your whole mind is being supported by your parents, so you might not understand.
お金を得るというのは単純な綺麗事じゃないよ。
But getting money is neither a simple nor a pretty thing.
未成年である今にそれを理解しろとは言わない。
I won't try to force you to understand right now, since you're still kids.
でもご両親なりに何かの努力をしていることだけは認めてあげてほしいな。
But even so, I want you to realize that your parents are just doing their best in their own way.
やれやれ。
Yada yada. I love when they do that.
Oh, great.
ジョージの兄貴は人間ができてるぜ。
George Aniki's gotten all mature.
ジョージ兄さんは社会人になってバリバリ働いてるけどよ。
George Nissan, I know you're working hard as a full-fledged member of society.
金とか財産とかそういう話になったらうちの親父たちみたいに強欲むき出しのハゲタカになれるってのかよ。
But does that mean you turn into a shameless, greedy vulture like our parents whenever you start talking about money and assets?
自分だけの話だったらそんなことはしたくないよ。
If it were only for my own benefit, then no, I wouldn't want to do that.
でも家族や社員、部下やその家族の生活を背負ったら戦わなければならない時もあるかもしれない。
Goddamn pauses. However, when your family and your employees, your subordinates and their families are all counting on you, there are some times when you must fight.
私はそんな戦い嫌だぜ。
I hate that kind of fight.
小さまの遺産がどうのこうのなんて話ヘドが出るぜ。
That back and forth about grandfather's inheritance just makes me want to puke. Jessica pretended to spit violently. That harsh reaction made the depths of her pain very clear.
もうこの話はやめようぜ。
Let's stop talking about this.
じい様の隠し黄金がどうのこうの、財産だ遺産だって話は親たちの問題で俺たちの問題じゃないさ。
All this about grandfather's hidden gold, property and inheritance is our parents' problem, not ours.
僕も同感だよ。
I agree.
せめて気を利かせて親たちの話し合いを邪魔しないのが子供の務めだと思うね。
At the very least, I think children have a duty to be considerate and stay out of their parents' way when they're talking together.
Tch,
なんだか面白くねえぜ。
sounds pretty boring.
Everyone knows the phrase adults are filthy, but we had now seen that for ourselves, and that really did give us a considerable shock. George Aniki was now pretty much an adult, and I'd already been disillusioned with my dad. So the shock wasn't that big for us. But Jessica seemed to be taking it hard. Apparently she'd received a bigger blow than I'd thought. I guess Krauss hid that well from her, that side of him. She always talks badly about her parents, but it looks like she hadn't changed at all on the inside. Even now she's still a pure-hearted, delicate person who can't doubt others. Oh. I'm sure she respected her parents as much as anyone else does. And then her parents started raging, going, money, money, inheritance, my money, right in front of all of the other parents and the children. It's no surprise she received such a shock from hearing that.
ジェシカちゃん、
Jessica-chan,
どうかお父さんとお母さんのことを嫌いにならないで。
please don't start hating your mother and father.
理解しろとまでは言わないから、せめてどうか嫌いにならないであげて。
I won't ask you to understand them, but at least don't hate them.
わかってるよ。少し放っておいてくれよ。
I got it. Just leave me alone for a bit.
6 years ago, I would have kept taunting Jessica even after she got all dejected. But I guess I really have grown over the last 6 years. I realized it'd be better to leave Jessica alone right now. Oh, I think so, eh? Jessica suddenly looked away sulkily and left the parlor. She probably wanted to be alone for a while. I could do nothing but wordlessly watch her back as she left.
そういえば、マリアちゃんはどこに行ったんだろう。
Why do people stop watching Maria? Seriously, keep an eye on that girl. Oh, God, she's just a baby. She might have more up her sleeve than we thought because of that weird thing she did with her voice, but seriously, she's just a baby. Oh, God. Come to think of it, I wonder where Maria-chan went.
多分まだ肖像画の前でいじけてるんだろうぜ。
She's probably pouting in front of the portrait.
Maria truly looked up to witches, and she'd expected that coming in direct contact with Beatrice and receiving the letter as proof would surprise everyone and make them happy. However, the adults had doubted its authenticity, thoroughly bombarding Maria with questions and refusing to accept her story. Even for me, it wasn't hard to imagine how much that must have hurt Maria. We couldn't speak to Maria or Jessica. In the end, George, Aniki, and I just abandoned ourselves to the sound of the falling rain in the dark night.
台風はどんな感じなんだろうね。
A clock sound effect here. I wonder what's happening with that typhoon.
ニュースをやってないかな。
Maybe there's something about it on the news. George Aniki started walking over to the corner of the parlor where the television was. He hadn't called me over, and I really couldn't have cared less where the typhoon was on the sea now. So without going over to the television, I loitered around the window.
そんなに風は出てなさそうだけど、海の上はひどいのかしらね。
The wind hasn't picked up that much here, but I wonder if it's horrible over the sea.
天気予報では暴風警報も聞いてたんだけど。
I did hear about a severe storm warning on the weather report.
キリエさんか。
Oh, Kirie-san.
大人たちの積もる話はどんな感じなんすか？
I take it that the big talks between the adults are going smoothly, yeah?
Oh, it was sarcastic.
I take it that the big talks between the adults are going smoothly, yeah?
She seemed to catch the sarcasm. Kirie-san shrugged.
この胃の痛くなる話は徹夜で続くのかしら。
Oh, that's a nice theory, Chi-chan. Oh, that would be a very sweet theory if it was true. I wonder if that stomachache of a discussion will continue all night.
嫌になるわ。
It's not going to be fun, that's for sure.
まあ、せいぜいよろしく。じい様の財産分配について、ハゲタカごっこをお楽しみくださいってんだ。
Well then, please enjoy playing vultures to grandfather's property as much as you'd like.
最低の気分だぜ。
I feel sick.
それに関しては同感よ。
Oh, I'll agree with you on that, sugar.
バトラ君みたいに席が外せるなら、私もそうしたいわ。
If I could just slip away like you, I'd do it.
でもそうもいかない。
Unfortunately, I can't.
たとえ発言権がなくてもね。
Even if I'm not allowed to speak.
パートナーも大変よ。
We spouses have it pretty rough too. Kirie-san took a deep breath, smiling bitterly. That's right. They probably wouldn't let Kirie-san speak, since she only married into the family. Still, as Dad's partner, she had no choice but to stay by his side and support him. Oh, Jushan! Jeez. She's probably had to bear the full brunt of this mental pressure much more than me. I wasn't going to apologize, but realizing that I'd spoken too harshly, I cut the sarcasm for the time being.
どんな感じなんすか？
So how does it look?
相変わらず、謎の魔女ベアトリーチェの話題で持ちきりですか？
Are they still stuck on the topic of that mysterious witch, Beatrice?
まあね。
More or less.
あの人たちは、おじい様が亡くなった時の遺産分配について、兄弟4人で話をまとめようと、ずっと密約を重ねてきた。
Those four siblings are always piling up secret agreements when they come together to discuss the division of grandfather's inheritance.
そこへ未知の5人目が現れて、話をややこしくしようっていうんだから、穏便な話のわけもないわ。
They're saying that some unknown fifth person has appeared and is trying to make things even more complicated. And there's no way that'll make for a peaceful conversation.
互いを罵り合ったり、かと思えば共闘しようってことになったり。
Just when you think they're snarling at each other, they'll set up a common front.
夏日姉さんでなくても頭痛がしてくるところよ。
Natsuhi and Nasan's not the only one getting headaches, darling. On the one hand, they all want a larger portion than the other siblings, so they're all rivals. But on the other hand, they don't want 1 yen to be snatched up by anyone other than the siblings, so they're also all allies. You guys are too nice. Jeez. I hadn't been told the details, but the siblings were apparently discussing how to protect their shares under various situations, setting up ceasefire agreements and rules to prevent anyone from getting an unfair advantage, even preparing to resort to legal action if absolutely necessary. That they would go this far to preserve their shares was so beyond disgusting that you just had to acknowledge their resilience.
ってことは、差し詰め。
Hey Ruka, lovely that you could make it. Oh, that's so nice.
So basically,
ベアトリーチェはじい様からの資格ってとこですかね。
Beatrice is like an assassin sent by grandfather.
自分抜きで遺産の分配なんて話を勝手に進めてた息子たちに、一泡吹かせたかったんだろうぜ。
He probably wanted to scare the hell out of his children for talking about the inheritance without him.
何者かしらね、ベアトリーチェ。
Who is this Beatrice, I wonder?
自称してることが全て本当なら、今日まで誰にも知られずにいた謎の人物で、しかもおじい様の隠し黄金の存在を知っていて。
If everything she claims is true, then she's a mystery figure that no one knew about until today. And she also knows about grandfather's hidden gold.
その上、当主の指輪まで委ねられている。
On top of that, she was even entrusted with the head's ring.
相当に信頼された人物ね。
She must truly have been trusted by him.
さすがにほうきにまたがった魔女だとは思わないっすけど。
Well, obviously I don't think she's a witch riding around on a broom.
でも魔女と呼ぶに値する怪人物であることは間違いないっすね。
But there's no doubt she's a mysterious person who's earned the right to be called a witch.
マリアちゃんがそのあたりのことを詳しく話してくれればいいのだけど。
Oh, if only March had gone into more detail about that.
みんな小さい子にがっつきすぎだわ。
Everyone's been smothering her, even though she's just a little girl.
すっかり怯えてしまって、聞けるものも聞けなくなってしまった。
They really scared her, and some things they might have asked now just can't be asked.
あの人たち、北風と太陽とか読んだことないのかしら。
Sometimes I wonder if these people have ever even read The North Wind and the Sun.
確かなのはマリアがベアトリーチェと名乗る人物から手紙を受け取ったこと。
What we do know is that Maria received a letter from a person who took the name Beatrice.
自分で現れて直接話せばいいものも、手紙を託して今もどこかに身を潜めているっていうシャイな怪人物ですけどね。
She sure is shy for a mystery person, entrusting Maria with a letter and hiding away even now, when she could have just appeared and talked to us directly.
ねえ、バトラ君。
Hey, Batlacoon,
ベアトリーチェなんて人物が本当にいると思う？
do you really think the person called Beatrice actually exists?
さあ、
Who knows?
あくまでも偽名じゃないっすかね。
Doesn't it really seem like a false name?
Battler, have you even looked at your own name? Come on, seriously. If somebody's name can be Battler, somebody's name can sure as hell be Beatrice. Jeez.
じい様の代理人としてその妄想の中の魔女の名を名乗ることを許されたとか。
Like, she's grandfather's representative, so she was given permission to take the name of the witch from his delusions?
そうじゃなくて、
No, that's not what I meant.
今この六軒島には全部で18人いるの。
Right now, there's a total of 18 people here on Rokunjima.
19人目が存在すると思う？
This music! I love this music. Do you think there's a 19th person? Are there really a full 18 people on this island right now? Wondering about that, I began counting on my fingers, and it really did come out to that many.
19人目が存在すると思うって。
This music is amazing. Oh my god.
Do I think that a 19th person exists?
どういう意味ですか？
What exactly do you mean?
言葉通りの意味よ。
Just what I said.
マリアちゃんに傘を貸した人物は私たち18人の中にはいないらしい。
The person who lent Maria that umbrella supposedly wasn't one of us 18.
なら19人目がいて、その人物がマリアちゃんに傘を貸したと思うのが妥当じゃない？
So, isn't it natural to assume that a 19th person exists, and that this person lent Maria the umbrella?
ま、そうなりますね。
Well, yeah, it sure looks that way.
ならその人物は今どこにいるの？
Then where exactly is this person right now?
少なくとも雨が降り出した瞬間には島にいた。
At the very least, she must have been on this island when it started raining.
そしてその後はどんどん天気は悪化して、とても船なんか出せない状態。
And ever since that time, the weather has grown progressively worse. So taking a boat out would be pretty much impossible.
となれば、その人物はまだ島の中にいて、どこかで雨宿りをしていなくてはならない。
In that case, that person must still be on the island, hiding from the rain somewhere.
私たち誰の目にも触れずね。
And without any of us spotting her.
確かに俺たちは屋敷やゲストハウスの中を勝手にうろつき回ってましたが、 誰も19人目なんかには会ってないわけですよね。
True, we've been all randomly prowling around all over the mansion and the guest house, but no one has bumped into a 19th person.
でもまあこれだけの広さのある島ですし。
But this island is huge!
屋敷やゲストハウス以外に雨宿りできるところだってあるのかも。
There might be other places to take shelter from the rain, other than the mansion and the guest house.
At about this time, I began to realize what direction Kirie-san's suspicion were taking us in. Kirie-san was denying that a 19th person existed. Beatrice was one of us 18. In other words, she thought someone we knew well was tricking us.
ベアトリーチェが自称する通りなら、その人物は間違いなく最高の賓客よ。
If Beatrice is who she claims, she would surely be the most honored of guests.
おじい様が信頼する最高の腹心。
The most honored of confidants, trusted by grandfather.
そんな人物をおじい様が歓待しないわけがない。
There is no way grandfather wouldn't give that kind of person a warm reception.
お屋敷に迎え入れないわけはないのよ。
She would have surely been ushered into the mansion.
でも、私たちは誰も見ていない。
However, we haven't seen anyone like that.
待ってくださいよ。それはちょいと請求な推理じゃないですか。
Wait a sec, isn't this line of reasoning a bit too hasty?
確かに誰の目にも触れてはいないけれど、だからって19人目を否定することにはならないんじゃないですか。
Sure, no one spotted this person, but that doesn't mean that you can deny the possibility that a 19th exists, right?
Hey, Min-Miss. Lovely to have you here.
何かの理由があってこっそり上陸してずっと隠れているのかも。
Maybe, for some reason, they landed on the island stealthily and have been hiding ever since.
I think, now, some theorizing here. He said that, Kinzo bought the island. Not bought directly, but kind of did from the military. In that the military was interested in this island. So, why was the military interested in this island? Maybe they did some kind of, building. They kind of started to build something and then they abandoned it. Like maybe there was a reason why the military wanted this island originally. Maybe the certain part of the military that it had to do with is related to something in Higurashi that I'm not going to spoil. And there could very well be secret military, like some kind of abandoned, half-constructed military base on the other side of the island that is camouflaged that they can't see.
悪魔の証明ってやつっすよ。
It's what they call a devil's proof.
いることを証明するのはたやすい。
It's easy to prove that something exists.
ベアトリーチェってやつが俺たちの前に現れて挨拶すりゃ解決する。
If this Beatrice appears in front of us all and says hi, then it's settled.
でも19人目がいないことを証明するのは不可能っすよ。
But it's impossible to prove that there's no 19th person.
Yes.
バトラ君の推理の仕方は悪くないわ。
Pat Lacoon? Your way of reasoning isn't too bad.
現在の状況では19人目の存在を認めるにも否定するにも情報が足りない。
In our current situation, there isn't enough information to either accept or deny that a 19th person exists. That's what I mean by camouflage Ji-chan. There's not even artificial camouflage, but naturally camouflaged.
でもね、チェス盤をひっくり返して考えると、ほぼ19人目はありえないって断言できちゃうのよ。
But if you spin the chessboard around and think that way, we can deny the existence of a 19th person with near certainty. Spin the chessboard around was one of Kirie-san's favorite phrases. We gotta turn the case around like an ace attorney, as they always say. I've been influenced by those words and used them myself from time to time. When you get stuck trying to find a move in chess or shogi, then by spinning the board around and looking at everything from your opponent's standpoint, you can often see a strategy that'll give you the upper hand. It means turning things around and putting yourself in your opponent's shoes.
いい？
You see,
仮に19人目の人物としてベアトリーチェが実在したとして、
let's say that a 19th person called Beatrice actually exists.
その人物は誰にも知られることなくこっそりとこの島に上陸しずっと隠れていた。
You're right. Oh, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's right, PDI. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Okay. That person must have managed, without being seen by anyone, to stealthily arrive on the island and remain hidden ever since.
何かの理由があってね。
Oh, that's a Warframe thing, Source? That's really cool. My sister loves to play Warframe. Maybe they had some reason, okay?
ならどうしてわざわざ姿を現してマリアちゃんに手紙を渡したの？
In that case, why'd they go to all the trouble of appearing before Maria and handing her the letter? It really was a contradiction. Hey, Shadow Tomberry. Oh, lovely to see you here too. Welcome to the stream. If they had some reason for hiding themselves, then they should have stayed hidden the whole time. But even so, they had appeared openly in front of Maria.
それは、ほら、マリアも言ってた。
Then, wait, Maria said it herself.
メッセンジャーにされたって言ってたじゃないですか。
She said the witch made her a messenger.
マリアが一番年下で素直そうだったからじゃ。
Maybe that's because Maria was the youngest and looked the most obedient.
メッセンジャーなんて必要なの？
Why would they need a messenger?
手紙を親族会議の席上に送りたかったら郵送すればいいだけの話よ。
If they just wanted a letter delivered to the family conference, they could have mailed it.
4人の兄弟全員に郵送すれば黙殺することもできない。
If they mailed it to each of the 4 siblings, no one would be able to ignore it.
手紙を持参してこっそり手渡す理由がないのよ。
There would be no need for this person to carry it themselves and secretly deliver it by hand. Boy, am I glad that Kyrie has so much dialogue here. I love voicing Kyrie.
確かに、なんだかおかしな話っすね。
Yeah, that does sound pretty weird.
そもそもベアトリーチェが存在していてその存在をアピールしたいならみんなの前に堂々と姿を現せばいいだけの話。
In the first place, if Beatrice existed and wanted to make her presence known to everyone, then she could just openly present herself to all of us.
なのに現れずマリアちゃんという小さな子を通しておぼろげな輪郭だけでその存在を主張しようとする曖昧さ。
Despite that, she chose the vague method of appearing through a little girl called Maria-chan and only gave us a vague impression of who she was.
矛盾。
Contradiction.
もっと考えて。
Let's go a little deeper, shall we?
マリアちゃんの前に姿を現し19人目の存在を印象づけるという点とにもかかわらず
She appeared in front of Maria, trying to give us the impression that a 19th person existed, and yet...
今この瞬間も私たちの前に姿を現さず隠れ続けている点。
She still hasn't appeared before us, and is hiding somewhere at this very moment.
これらの矛盾。
Think about those contradictions.
これを念頭に置いた上でチェス盤をひっくり返すの。
You've got to keep things in mind when you spin the chessboard around.
つまり19人目の人物としてベアトリーチェがいると印象づけたい人物の目論見は何かよ。
In short, if a person wants to leave us with the impression that Beatrice exists as a 19th person, what might their goal be?
姿を隠したい人物ならその存在をアピールするわけがない。
If this person wanted to hide, then they wouldn't have made their presence known.
そして姿を現したい人物なら手紙を託すなんて遠回しをするわけがない。
And if they wanted to show themselves, then they wouldn't have used the roundabout approach of entrusting someone with a letter.
ってことは
Which means...
簡単よ。
It's simple.
ベアトリーチェは18人の中にいるのよ。
Beatrice is one of the 18 people.
だからこそ18人以外の人物が存在するような幻想を作り出しているのよ。
That's why they want to create the illusion that they're more than 18 people.
これ見よがしな19人目のアピール。
The 19th person was revealed so spectacularly.
それで得をするのは姿を潜めた19人目じゃない。
If someone would have profited from this, it wouldn't be some 19th person in hiding.
すでにいる18人の方なのよ。
It'd be one of the original 18.
もちろんこの推理は穴だらけ。
Of course, this reasoning is full of holes.
いくつかの前提がひっくり返るだけですぐに崩れる脆いものだけど、
If you turn over even a few of its premises, it'll simply fall apart.
私はほぼ間違いないと見てるわ。
But I'm almost completely certain it's correct. This is starting to feel pretty creepy. Someone lent Maria the umbrella and handed her the letter. Supposedly, none of the 18 did this. And yet, Beatrice was hidden among those 18. What was this person planning, hiding their true form and pretending to be Beatrice?
マリアちゃんの自作自演も疑ったんだけど、文章の内容が非常に手が込んでて、マリアちゃんが自前で用意したとは考えがたい。
I suspected that it might have been Maria-chan play acting, but the contents of that message were extremely complicated, and it's hard to imagine Maria-chan writing that herself.
でもマリアちゃんが何者かと共謀している可能性も否定できないわ。
However, I can't deny the possibility that Maria-chan is working together with someone, especially after she did all that crazy stuff with her voice.
おいおい、マリアは9歳のお子様だぜ。
Ooh, wait a sec. Maria's a 9-year-old kid, right?
誰と何を共謀するってんだよ。
What could she be possibly planning, and with whom?
しかも愚直で真面目で素直なあの性分だぜ。
And what about her straightforward, overly honest, obedient nature?
ええ、私もマリアちゃんの性分はよく理解しているわ。
Yeah, it would have to be a girl, Peekaboo, yeah. Yes, I also understand what kind of a person Maria-chan is.
でもだからこそあり得ると思うの。
But that's exactly why I think it's possible.
魔女に憧れ、その存在を盲信している夢見がちな少女。
That girl's a dreamer who can't help but look up to and blindly accept the existence of wishes.
そこにベアトリーチェと名乗る人物が現れて魔女だと名乗ったら、彼女はそれを大喜びで鵜呑みにして信じるんじゃないかしら。
So, if a person appeared in front of her and claimed to be the witch Beatrice, Maria-chan would happily swallow it up, I think.
つまりあの肖像画のごついドレスを着て変装すればマリアを騙すことは難しくないと。
So you're saying that if someone disguised themselves by wearing that fancy dress from the portrait, tricking Maria wouldn't be that hard?
その論法になっちゃうと、私たち女性陣はみんな疑われちゃうことになるんだけどね。
Of course, without reasoning, all of us women become the primary suspects.
とにかくマリアちゃんが何者に出会ったのか、
Anyway, who did Maria-chan encounter?
それの詳細を聞くことがこの謎を解く一番にして最も身近な鍵なのよ。
Learning the details of that question will be the best key to solving this riddle.
しかしその鍵は少女の心の奥に堅くなに閉ざされてしまったわ。
But this key has been firmly locked away inside Mario-chan's heart.
みんなが頭ごなしに魔女の存在を否定し、一体その人物は誰なのかと問い詰めすぎた。
Oh my god, Shanon Mary! Just throw Genji in a dress, have him call himself Beatrice, easy mode. Oh my god! Very funny. Everyone denied the existence of this witch without listening to her. Barraging her too much with questions about who Beatrice actually was.
マリアちゃんは当分大人には心を開かないでしょうね。
She won't open her heart to the adults now. In the dim hall in front of the portrait of Beatrice, Mario was sobbing. Oh, poor baby. Oh my god. Oh.
誰もね、マリアがベアトリーチェに会ったことを信じてくれない。
No one believes I met Beatrice.
ベアトリーチェとくれた手紙も見せたのに、それでも信じてくれないの。
Even though I showed them the letter Beatrice gave, I still don't believe. See, Peekaboo, it's really weird. They keep calling Beatrice blonde. I don't know if I'm fucking colorblind or something, but it looks like it always looked to me like she has red hair. Jessica's hair definitely looks blonde.
.とにかく鍵はマリアちゃんが握ってるわ。
Anyway, Mario-chan's holding the key.
ベアトリーチェが18人の中にいるのか19人目なのか、それを知る鍵をね。
The key to whether Beatrice is one of the 18 people or a 19th person.
マリアは頑固だぜ。
Mario's stubborn, right?
あいつ、へそを曲げるとなかなか機嫌を直さないからな。
When that girl gets angry, it's pretty hard to make her feel better.
大人の私より子供のバトラ君の方が機嫌を直せる確率は高そうよ。
Bad Lacoon? I think a kid like you would be better at cheering her up than an adult like me.
彼女の機嫌が直ったら聞いてみて。
After she's feeling better, try asking.
遺産分配がどうのこうのって話には関心ないけど、
I know you don't care about all this back and forth about the inheritance.
こんな王道洋館ミステリーみたいなシチュエーションにはワクワクしちゃわない？
But don't you find this Western mansion mystery situation exciting?
マリアちゃんに手紙を渡した人物は一体誰なのか。
Who in the world is this person who gave Mario-chan the letter?
知的好奇心がうずくわ。
It makes your intellectual curiosity ache.
うんざりするような金の話に付き合わされてもワクワクとは実にタフなことだぜ。
She does, Oe. She totally does.
You're actually pretty tough, considering you're still excited after being dragged through that endless money talk.
大人はすげえや。
Adults can be pretty amazing.
I mean, PDI, it's not like the other sprites do any better of a job about that. She looks really young in all three versions of the sprites. I've seen him. I shrugged exasperatedly. but I did notice something. Kyrie noticed how dejected I was after overhearing our parents' turbulent discussion, and was probably trying to clear the air. At the very least, I'd recovered enough to voice my complaints. She wasn't my real mother, so I've never felt like calling her Mom. But it did make me think she's a real adult.
Oh, ガキども、ここにいたのか。
Hey, brats, so this is where you were.
キリエも長え化粧直しじゃねえか。
Kitty, you really took your time fixing your makeup, didn't you?
俺も次からは化粧をしてくることにするぜ。
I think I'll make a habit out of going out to touch up my makeup, too.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry, Sugar.
女の化粧は長いのよ。
A woman's makeup takes a long time.
どう？
So,
兄弟水入らずの話し合いは。
how has the discussion been without me?
さぞや和気あいあいとしてるだろうよ。
Yeah, she looks like one of the nicest people here.
I'm sure everything was all peaceful and harmonious.
Kyrie-san poked the weak spot under my arm with her elbow.
一度頭を冷やそうってことで小休止さ。
We decided to take a break to cool our heads a little.
こりゃ夜通しになりそうだぜ。
It looks like we've got it all night.
泣けてくれ。
Makes me want to cry.
His way of talking hadn't changed, but he couldn't completely hide his fatigue. I couldn't say I was sympathetic, but he looked pitiful compared to his normal, energetic self.
しかしひでえ雨だな。
Shit, the rain's just awful.
ゲストハウスに戻るのも嫌になるぜ。
I really don't want to go back to the guest house.
夏日姉さんが屋敷で泊まれるよう準備してくれたらしい。
Looks like Natsuhi Nason set things up so we get some spend the night here in the mansion.
どうする？
What we do?
3階になった時に考えてもいいんじゃない？
We don't need to decide until you're done, right?
部屋に戻る体力もなくなってたら、その時はお世話になりましょうよ。
If you run so low on energy that you can't return to our room, then we can take them up on their offer.
そうだな。
You're right.
その時に考えりゃいいか。
We can think about it later.
バトラーはどうする？
What about you, Battler?
俺がいちゃお邪魔だろうからよ。
If I stayed, I'd just get in the way.
気使って向こうに戻るぜ。
I'll be nice and go back over there.
そうか。
I see.
すぐ戻るのか。
We go back soon?
さあな。
I don't know.
一人で戻ったって寂しいしよ。
It'd be lonely to head back by myself.
子供全員で揃って帰ることにするぜ。
I'll gather all the kids and we'll head out.
そうだな。
Okay.
そうするといい。
You go do that.
それで、バトラー。
Also, Battler,
お前、今夜はそうは簡単には寝ないだろう。
you won't be going to sleep that easily tonight, right?
多分、いとこたちとおしゃべりしてるだろうからな。
Yeah, I'll probably be up talking with the cousins.
夜更かししそうな気配はあるぜ。
Oh my god, you guys are freaking hilarious in the chat here. Snap everyone into MILF, AJ and Delph. Oh my god. Jeez.
Sounds like we'll be up all night.
それがどうかしたのかい？
Is there a problem with that?
そうか。
I see.
もし、大人たちの会議が終わってお前がまだ起きてたら、ちょいと家族でしたい話があるんだ。
If you're still awake when the adult discussion's over, I want to have a little talk with the family.
なんだよ。
What?
柄にもねえな。
That doesn't sound like you.
Apparently, Kirie-san was thinking the same thing. What are you talking about? She asked him in a small voice. What are you talking about? Okay, Ji-chan. I'm sorry. See you later. Sorry that you couldn't make it to the whole thing, but, get some sleep, okay? See you next time. It looked like Kirie-san didn't have a clue what Dad meant either.
キリエにも聞いてもらいたい話だ。
I also want to talk to you about it, Kirie.
後で話すから、今は聞くな。
I'll tell you later, so don't ask now.
頼む。
Please.
Huh? I don't know anyone who neglects the concept of family as much as this old bastard. And now he's saying we're gonna have a talk as a family. Both Kirie-san and I couldn't help but get wide-eyed.
そうビビった顔すんなよ。
Don't look so terrified.
ビビりてえのは俺の方なんだ。
I'm the one who should be terrified.
何しろ。
After all.
At that point, he swallowed his words for an instant. Even though putting on airs of importance wasn't much like my dad.
気持ち悪いぜ、親父。
You're freaking me out, Dad.
今、家族は全員揃ってるじゃねえかよ。
Everyone in our family's gathered here now, right?
もったいぶらずに言えよ。
Don't make a big deal of it and spit it out.
Oh, is it frozen?
俺は多分
Oh, there we go. It's working.
Tonight.
今夜殺されるだろうな。
Holy shit! What? Him? Oh my god, why does he think...
I will probably be killed.
Are you serious? Him? Oh my god. Oh god. There was a huge crash of thunder. It must have been really close. Dad's expression, brightly illuminated by the lightning, was burned into my eyes. Dad's face, which always looked so sure of itself, and which always wore a taunting expression, was strangely frail in a way I couldn't really explain. It was so worn out that he looked like a different person.
Huh?
What?
何言ってんだよ、柄でもね。
What are you talking about? That doesn't sound like you.
同感よ。
Ah, great.
どうしたの？急に弱気ね。
What happened? You look so timid all of a sudden.
あなたらしくもない。
It's not like you.
俺も化粧直しに行ってくる。
I'm gonna go fix my makeup too.
ついてくんなよ。
Don't follow me.
Dad turned away weakly. After that, only Kirie and I were left, still wide-eyed.
なんだってんだ。
What did he say?
今夜殺される？
Tonight I'll be killed.
まさか、あの妙な手紙のせいで、親父ビビっちまったのか？
You don't think that mysterious letter scared him, do you?
連続殺人者の映画の見過ぎだぜ。
He's been watching too many serial murder movies.
Huh. Kirie-san didn't answer my light-hearted words, and continued to stare at my dad's disappearing back.
バトラ君はルドルフさんに今話せと言ったら話さず立ち去った。
Bad Lacoon, when you told Rudolph-san to spill the beans right away, he left without telling us anything.
みんなに話すことがあると言い出しながら答えなかった。
Even though he said he had something to say to both of us, he didn't answer to you.
どうして？
Why?
チェス盤をひっくり返す。
Spin the chessboard around.
すると
What do you see?
話すと言っておきながら話せない矛盾。
Well, when he said he wanted to talk but then couldn't, that's a contradiction.
なんすかね。親父側から見ると何か見えてきますか？
What? Can you see something by looking from Dad's perspective?
It probably means he's too scared of anybody right there hearing what he's saying.
ええ、見えるわよ。
Yes, I can see something.
話したいことがある。
He wants to talk about something.
でも自分から言い出す勇気がない。
However, he doesn't have the courage to bring it up.
だから追ってきて俺に話しかけて聞き出してくれが正解ね。
So, he actually means chase after me, talk to me, and ask me about it yourself.
ついてくるなも逆の意味よ。
By saying don't follow me, he actually means the opposite.
ついてきて俺を問い詰めてくれが正解。
He actually means follow me and force me to answer.
まったく甘えん坊さんなんだから。
I'm so sorry, Soros. Okay, well, catch up soon, Soros. I miss you. Alright? Have a good time then. He actually means follow me and force me to answer. Seriously. What a spoiled brat.
What?
そういう推理でいいんすか？
Can you really call that reasoning?
そんなんめちゃくちゃな。
That's ridiculous.
名探偵や名刑事が男女の気持ちや心を推理できる？
Can great private and police detectives deduce the emotions and feelings between men and women?
できないでしょ？
They can't, right?
異性の気持ちを探るのは難事件のトリックを暴くよりはるかに高度な技術なのよ。
Figuring out the feelings of the opposite sex, and is it even more advanced art than exposing the truths in difficult crime cases?
私に言わせれば名作推理小説より恋愛小説の方がよっぽど難解なミステリーなんだから。
If you ask me, romance novels have much deeper mysteries than masterpiece mystery novels.
は
I see.
そういうもんすかね。
Is that how it is?
私はあの甘えん坊さんと一緒にいるわ。
I'll stand alongside that spoiled brat.
普段は虚勢を張ってるけど今夜はかなりの激論で疲れ切ってる。
He normally loves to bluff, but tonight he's completely tired out from all that heated discussion.
誰かに寄りかかりたい気持ちなんでしょうね。
He probably wants someone to lean on at the moment.
それに応えるのがパートナーの役目よ。
And responding to that need is the role of his partner.
はあ。
Ah,
そりゃお熱いことで。
sounds passionate.
じゃあうちのクソ親父の世話をよろしく頼みますよ。
Then I'll leave the old bastard in your hands.
Indeed you will, sugar. Indeed you will.
ええ、任せておいて。
Yeah, leave it to me. I called out to Kiryu-san's departing back.
何？
What?
いやありがとよって。
I want to say thanks.
おかげで陰鬱な気分がだいぶ晴れたぜ。
Thanks to you, my gloomy mood has cleared up a lot.
ならよかった。
That's good.
コミュニケーションは大事ね。
Communication is important. After answering with a wink, Kiryu-san followed after Dad. Natsuhi could be found in a dimly lit hallway. Now and then the thunder would crash, but this had no effect on Natsuhi's expression. She looked completely worn out. The discussion that just had taken place between the relatives in the dining hall was repeating itself inside Natsuhi's mind. Beatrice had proclaimed that in addition to the gold, all of the inheritance and the property of Ushinomiya family would be given to the person who could solve the riddle. In other words, she planned to undermine the absolute guarantee that Krauss, as the oldest brother, had to succeed the family head. Originally, the other siblings had absolutely no chance to inherit the headship. Hey, Happy G! Lovely to see you here. Thanks for joining us. To them, this proposal by Beatrice was extremely desirable. It was obvious that they would accept it. There was no need to play some clumsy detective game. Natsuhi knew that this so-called person, 19th person, Beatrice, couldn't exist. Alright, Oe, have a good time at work. Naturally, Beatrice was nothing more than a fictional character, used to pass a message that Kinzo had written himself. As proof, Kinzo had remained stubbornly neutral as to that letter's authenticity. He was completely ignoring these reckless claims that he shouldn't have been able to ignore, that he had given up the head's ring. Oh my god, Happy G. Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. I'm so glad that those could be entertaining for you with that on such a long drive. Oh, that is so sweet of you, Happy D. Seriously. But seriously, be careful. 2 hours of sleep. You really need to get more sleep. Okay? I really don't want something bad happening to you. You really need to get more sleep. Alright? In short, Kinzo had wordlessly admitted that the letter held his own message. Most likely, one of the servants had given Maria the letter. Kinzo had probably worked out an elaborate plan when the dress from the portrait would be prepared, and someone, probably Shanon, would be made to wear it and deliver the letter and the umbrella. By doing that, he could make it seem like the witch from the portrait actually existed. No, if anything, that alone was proof that Kinzo was behind all this. I'm so glad you're safe now, at least, Happy D. In that case, it was the same as Kinzo trying to butt in on the siblings' private discussion. Then Kinzo, by announcing that he'd give everything to the person who solved the riddle, could weaken Krauss's overwhelming advantage. Now it was certain. Kinzo had eavesdropped on the siblings' discussion in the parlor earlier that day. So he had known how Krauss had staved off the attack by the other three, and to make the scales of the battle go back into balance, he had sent out this strange letter, which benefited Krauss's rivals. Yeah, same. Okay, yeah, I thought, yeah, exactly. Nagels, yeah, that's what I thought too. He was trying to push this crazy theory so that Rosa, who had a weak position among the siblings because of her age, would join with Eva and Rudolph. Then, with a 3-to-1 advantage, they'd be able to overwhelm Krauss, yet again and make these their ridiculous theories get accepted by force. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Happy Tea. I'm so glad you like it. And by doing that, he gave them the power to resettle what had once been a nearly decided conflict. They had now started repeatedly pressing Krauss to pay them a large amount of money, using the condition that all of the siblings would guarantee Krauss's position as successor. Talk about advance payments was being brought up again, despite us having been rejected once. Of course, even without the story about the hidden gold, the Shimiya family's store of wealth was vast. That store of wealth alone was more than enough. Even if the hidden gold was buried forever along with Kinzo's death, there would be more than enough to satisfy. Therefore, even if they weren't that interested in the gold itself, Kinzo had managed to instill the lifelong fear that on the off chance that someone found the gold, that person would be granted the headship. And this kind of Achilles' heel would definitely be taken advantage of by someone sooner rather than later. The only person with this fatal weakness was the successor, Krauss. The other siblings had they had been told by Kinzo about something that only Krauss could lose, and they had thoroughly taken advantage of that. Natsuhi, as Krauss's only ally in his painful position, and as his wife, wanted to fight alongside him. She kept trying to explain to him that the existence of the gold itself was a farce, and that there was no need for him to compromise. Krauss had always told Natsuhi. He had told all of the siblings. He always said that the hidden gold was nothing more than an illusion created by Kinzo. Therefore, Natsuhi had believed it as his wife, and had supported her husband on the foundation. In that case, Happy D, I guess the boss would be Beatrice. Even so, Natsuhi's words didn't reach Krauss. Even though Natsuhi had fought so hard and lent all of her strength, he continued to fight by himself and was trying to compromise with the other three siblings. Natsuhi sadly and weakly wondered why she could not be of use to him, and then started to get angry. It had happened when everyone decided to take a short break to cool their heads. Natsuhi had flared up against Krauss. Enraged, she had asked why she could not be useful to him. He then told her that he wanted to talk about something, and invited her to a room that she was normally not allowed to enter. Well, it can't be the gold, because if Krauss knew where the gold was, this would all be solved easily. The room had been sealed with a heavy-looking padlock, and just looking at it had given her an uncomfortable feeling.
There's
no need for you to worry about anything said by those three, or even the suspicious person who calls herself Beatrice. After all, that gold is just a ruse created by father. There's no way something like that could be found. Your position as successor is a solid fact. What are you afraid of? Krauss removed the padlock on the door. He then motioned for Natsuhi to enter. Enter.
何ですか？
What is this?
見せたいものがある。
There's something I want you to see. Is it okay now? Is it back now? Oh, hello, Voodoo. I'm so glad to have you here too. Great, it's back. Did you guys miss any dialogue or? You did? Oh, fuck. Enter. Okay, back. Last thing was enter. I'll restart from there. Krauss removed the padlock on the door. He then motioned for Natsuhi to enter. Enter.
What is this?
There's something I want you to see. I've never shown you this before. Natsuhi timidly opened the door with a dubious expression on her face. It was pitch black. She searched for a switch to turn on the lights, but since this was their first time in the room, she didn't know where it was. Krauss entered behind her, pushing her in, and when he closed the door before turning on the lights, the two were swallowed up by the darkness. Only the sound of Krauss locking the door rang out through the dark. Oh God, poor Natsuhi. I hope he's not going to do something to her.
これは何事ですか？
Most likely he's just making sure that no one else can get in and see what they're doing or barge in on them.
What are you doing?
明かりは？
The lights.
今つける。
I'm turning them on now.
待ちたまえ。
Wait. Oh God. What's gonna happen? Just as he said, when Krauss pushed a switch on the wall, a flickering light turned on and lit up the room.
それは？
That is...
Natsuhi had her breath taken away. The room had no windows, and at a glance it appeared to be empty. In the middle of her room, a small round table had been set, and the lights brightened only that table, as if it were the leading part in a play. Interesting. A mostly empty room. On top of, not without what I was expecting. Oh, same, Minmus. I was totally expecting he was going to do something really bad to her, especially when he was locking the door behind. I was really scared for a second. On top of the table, a red tablecloth of elaborate design had been set out, covered with dust. And on top of that, something, oh my God, about the size of a grown man's arm had been set down. That something took Natsuhi's breath away. Was it a bar of, I bet it's a bar of gold. Is it a bar of gold? There it is.
凄まじい純度を持つ黄金のインゴットだよ。
It's a gold ingot of incredible purity.
こいつがなければ誰も黄金伝説を信じはしなかった。
Without this, no one would have believed in the legend of the gold. It was an ingot of solid gold. Even in the faint light, it sparkled with a noble and dignified glint.
こいつはまともなインゴットじゃない。
Very funny, Voodoo Chili. Oh my God. Jeez. This is not a proper ingot.
このインゴットを鋳造したのが国内なのか国外なのか。
I don't even
そ
know.
れすらも私にはわからないんだ。
Goddamn pauses.
I don't even know whether it was cast inside or outside the country. It took a high level of skill to make the purest of solid gold ingots. And in order to verify that purity, It was the standard to have the original foundry and the name of the bank that guaranteed it imprinted on the gold. However, this ingot did not have that kind of seal. This mysterious gold bar had come from an unknown foundry.
ここを見たまえ。
Look here.
怯えることはない。
There's nothing to be afraid of.
こいつはただの金塊だ。
It's just a bar of gold. Natsuhi, following Krauss's words, timidly approached the ingot.
そこだ。
Right there. Krauss pointed at the surface of the ingot. Natsuhi concentrated on that section. Right there was the thin imprint of the one-winged eagle crest. Natsuhi's breath was taken away once again.
そうだよ。
That's right.
これこそが親父がベアトリーチェに与えられたといい、保証人のマルソーの会長に任意で一つを抜き取らせて持ち帰らせ。
This is the legendary ingot that father said he received from the witch, that the president of Marusu witnessed and was allowed to select at random to take back with him.
財界のフィクサーたちを信用させたという伝説のインゴットなのだよ。
You guys are your Funko Pops! Jeez. Oh my god. Every time I go to a bloody GameStop, which is EV Games here in Australia, they have a really big one in the city. And I see this giant wall of Funko Pops. It's like, jeez. Oh my god. They gained the trust of the fixers in the business world.
方々に手を尽くして私が見つけた。
I had to use all possible means to find it.
他の兄弟たちより早くね。
I found it before the other siblings could.
そんな。
Same, Happy G. It feels like whenever I mean, I don't hate them, but I think it's annoying that they exist. Because whenever a company says, oh, we're going to make toys of all your favorite characters from such and such property. And it always turns out to be a motherfucking Funko Pop. Never a nice statue. Never, an action figure that looks decent. Like something that's posable. Or like a Figma type of thing. No, it's always got to be a goddamn Funko Pop. Not everybody is just going to want to fill their house with motherfucking bobbleheads. Oh, jeez. How could...
じゃあ、お父様の黄金伝説は
The legend of Father's Gold is...
実在する。
It actually exists.
後ろ宮金蔵が授けられたベアトリーチェの黄金は実在するのだよ。
The gold that Ushiromiya Kinzo received from Beatrice actually exists.
そんな
Impossible.
本当にあるなんて
So, he really does exist. Natsuhi was shocked. Krauss had always said that Kinzo's gold was just a fabrication. So she had believed it as his wife. However, the reality was different. Since he held definitive proof, he had been more certain than any of the other siblings, that the legend of the gold was true. Because of this, Krauss was deeply frightened at the possibility that someone other than himself would find the gold he'd failed to find, costing him everything. But to Natsuhi, this truth was more than enough to split open her heart. She had thought that as Krauss's wife, she should be his closest confidant, which is why she had selflessly supported him. And yet, he had hid this fact from her until today. Why?
そこまでに私
あなたの信頼に足りないというのですか。
Have I been so undeserving of your trust?
そういうつもりはない。
That has never been my intention.
話す必要がなかっただけだ。
There was simply no need to tell you.
あなたにとっては妻は
Is that all a wife
その程度のものなのですか。
means to you?
落ち着きたまえ。
Calm down.
劇場にすぐ駆られるのは君の悪い癖だ。
Becoming passionate easily is one of your bad habits.
あなたがそうさせてるんじゃないですか。
You're the one that's making me like that, aren't you?
私は後宮家に嫁ぎ、今日まであなたの妻として仕えてきました。
I've been supporting you as a wife ever since I married into this family.
あなたのために生まれた家を捨て、身も心も捧げてお仕えしてきました。
For your sake, I threw away the family I was born into, and I've been offering up my heart and body to serve you.
その報いがこれなんですか。
And in return, this is what I get.
そんなことって。
How could you? Krauss grimaced, looking annoyed. His expression effectively communicated how much he disliked this part of Natsuhi, even if he didn't say it out loud.
私は
It doesn't look like
もうあなたの力になれそうもありません。
I will be of any use to you anymore. Oh God.
それでいい。
Huh, that's fine. Oh, fuck off, Krauss.
兄弟のトラブルを私が自分の力で解決する。
I can resolve the troubles with the siblings myself.
君の力は借りんよ。
I don't need your help.
違います。
That's wrong.
これは後宮家のトラブルです。
This is the Ushiromia family's problem.
確かに私にはこの身に家紋を刻むことが許されていません。
It's true that I'm not permitted to wear the family crest on my body,
でもあなたの妻です。
but I am still your wife.
なのに私には力添えする資格もないのですか。
Even so, are you saying I'm not capable of helping you?
あなた
Are you?
君を思えばこそあえて関わらせなかったのだ。
I especially wouldn't want to risk you getting involved.
これ以上は頭痛に触るだろう。
It would probably make your headaches even worse than they are now.
君は今夜はこれで休みたまえ。
Take a rest for today.
兄弟の話は兄弟でつける。
The siblings will deal with the siblings' problems.
君は関係ない。
It has nothing to do with you.
それだけだ。
And that is all. A dull headache tormented Natsuhi. No matter what medicine she took, no matter what scent she burned, it wouldn't heal. In fact, simply wandering alone through the dark corridors and simply listening to the sound of the rain seemed to be a better cure. I may be Natsuhi, but I was never Ushinomiya Natsuhi. I have been despised and treated as a borrowed womb, and insulted when I couldn't even fulfill that role. Even so, I have tried to properly perform my duties as a wife, but now even my husband has rejected me. Oh God, Natsuhi. I've done my best raising my daughter, as if it was the last job left to me. However, I've had no release from my anger and sadness, and they've caused me to subconsciously strain that relationship too. Because I've been excessively strict in Jessica's education, She dislikes me thoroughly. She despises me for having no interest in anything but grades. Oh God. There is no longer anything I can do for the Uchinomiya family. No, that's not good. Despite it all, I must help my husband and beat back the schemes of the other greedy siblings. The family head won't be around much longer. Eventually, Krauss will succeed the head, and the next successor will be Jessica. Strictly speaking, the man who enters the family by marrying Jessica will become the next head, but it all comes to the same thing. That is such fucking bullshit, seriously. I have to make Jessica an excellent successor, whom everyone will accept as worthy to take over the Uchinomiya family. In the days to come, that greedy Uchinomiya Eva will probably be plotting some way to find fault with the main family. And if all goes as planned, Jessica will be dragged down from succession, with George set up in her place. He is regrettable, but George is a man, and even more, has matured as a person. Compared to Jessica, who is right in the middle of her rebellious period, and whose grades are slightly below average, it can be seen at a glance who is more fit to succeed the head. So in order to secure Jessica's position, I needed to turn her into an excellent person. After doing that, I want to find her an excellent husband, worthy of the excellent person she will have become. A wonderful man who will truly accept Jessica and stay with her throughout all of life's joys and sorrows. Was Natsuhi trying to entrust her daughter with fulfilling some desire of her own? Natsuhi thought back to the days when she had had no choice but to marry into the Uchinomiya family because of that unavoidable fate. She had tried to block that from her memory. She had consciously forgotten it and had actively attended to the life she'd be giving as Uchinomiya Natsuhi. And in doing so, she had built up a new life. But just now, it feels like all of that had been casually rejected. How should I think to live my life? I do not know. Natsuhi helplessly rested her head against the glass of the window. The glass, which was cool thanks to the raindrops beating against it, felt somehow refreshing, even though it should have been emotionless. Right then it seemed to be the only thing that could understand Natsuhi. At this point, even if someone had appeared, Natsuhi didn't intend to pay any attention to them. But she did pay attention, because it was her beloved daughter.
Oh, it's you, Mom.
なんだよ、こんなところに。
What the heck are you doing in a place like this?
幽霊かと思ったぜ。
I thought you were a ghost.
Just like always, her words were rough and not at all like a girl's. Instinctively, words of rebuke rose to Natsuhi's throat. However, their strength gave out, and they didn't escape her lips.
ジェシカ、
Jessica!
ごめんね。母さんは頭痛がひどいの。そっとしといてくれる？
Please, leave me be.
そう。
Oh, I see.
Jessica was seeing her mother in a position of feebleness for the first time. She was considerably disconcerted. Until just now, she'd been filled with contempt for all the parents, including her mother. But now those feelings had been completely swept away. Her mom's utterly exhausted face had wiped them all out. In my place, the words George have told her floated back up in her mind. Our parents are doing their very best in their own way. And because their families are counting on them, they can't afford to keep everything pleasant, and have a heavy responsibility to fight. Maybe her mother had been standing around in this dimly lit hallway because no one tried to understand that in her. Jessica hated her mother. Oh no. Oh God, Jessica. That makes complete sense, but oh God. Out of everyone I've seen, your mom is not as bad as others. Oh God, Jessica. Maybe her mother had been standing around in this dimly lit hallway because no one had tried to understand that in her. That's true, Peekaboo. Yeah, except for Rosa. Jessica hated her mother, so she had no intention of speaking kindly to Natsuhi, just because she was looking a bit frail. So when she attempted to speak kindly to her mother anyway, she had to clench her fists and gather up the words from deep in her heart.
ずいぶん立て込んだ話をしてるようじゃん。
It sounds like something you've really got your hands full with that meeting thing.
お前には関係ありません。
It has nothing to do with you.
よそへ行っていなさい。
Please, go somewhere else.
頭痛ひどい？
Is your headache bad?
私、薬もらってこようか。
Should I go get some medicine?
構わないで結構です。
You don't have to trouble yourself.
お願いだから、一人きりにして。
Please, leave me alone. Natsuhi wasn't being cold. She just wanted her daughter to go far away, so that she wouldn't have to bump up against Natsuhi's even own short temper. There was no chance Jessica would realize this. Okay. Jessica hung her head, looking sad. I love all the character development we're getting now. Seriously, what different family dynamics are we seeing? Jessica hung her head, looking sad. Seeing that expression, Natsuhi recognized the kindness that Jessica was trying to muster. She gave her head a small shake to drive away her own unkind feelings.
じゃあ私行くよ。
Then, I'll leave.
大人の邪魔にならないようにいとこたちと一緒にいるから。
I'll be with the other cousins, so I don't get in the way of the adults.
じゃあ
See you later.
お待ちなさい。
Wait there. She called Jessica, who was trying to leave and looked lonely, to a stop. What?
何？
気遣いをありがとう。
Thank you for being so considerate.
お前を残して寝込むわけにはいきません。
It isn't good of me to sleep and leave you alone.
よせよ。縁起でもないぜ。
Don't talk like that. You'll bring bad luck.
心配をかけました。
I've made you worried,
もう大丈夫です。
but I'm okay now.
私は行きます。
I will go. If I let my daughter see me this feeble any longer, I'll only make her feel a little more uneasy. With that thought in mind, Natsuhi left Jessica with words of gratitude and made to depart. This time, Jessica called out to her mother's back. Natsuhi stopped and turned around, asking what business Jessica had with her. But Jessica herself didn't know why she'd stopped her mother, and for a while she smiled wryly, muttering to herself as she hesitated on even what to say. She was poking around in her pocket when her hand touched something, and she took it out.
あのさ、母さん。
Hey, Mom.
私さ、今日お守りもらったんだよ。
I think I was given a charm today.
なんだっけな。魔除けだったっけ？
What was it? A charm against magic?
確かそのドアノブにぶら下げてるといいんだっけ。
Hey, Mom? What is it? A charm against magic? I'm pretty sure that you were supposed to hang it from your doorknob, I think.
忘れちまったぜ。
I forget.
私が持ってても仕方ないし。
There is no point in me having it,
母さんにあげるよ。
so I'll let you take it. It was the scorpion charm that Maria had given her on the beach. Although she's heard of its various effects from Maria, Jessica's mind has gone blank, as she was just barely able to say even that much. Jessica, thinking that her mother probably wouldn't accept it anyway, immediately drew back the hand she had stuck out, grasping the charm. I think I missed a line. So when Natsuhi came back to take it, she was extremely shocked.
What is this? Some kind of prized toy.
まあ私も多分そうだろうと思ってるけどよ。
We never see Natsuhi smiling. Oh, God bless her. She tries her best.
Well, I think it's something like that.
こんなおもちゃみたいなお守りじゃご利益は期待できねえよな。
I guess you wouldn't really expect a charm that looks like a toy to do anything.
But her mother took the charm from her when she grasped it in her hand.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
大切にします。
I'll take good care of it.
ジェシカには今度、私が子供の頃大切にしていたお守りを代わりにあげましょう。
Thank you. I'll take good care of it. Sometime soon, in exchange, why don't I give you a charm that was important to me when I was a child?
別にそんなつもりで渡すんじゃないぜ。
Oh, God damn it, that was Natsuhi's line. Ah, fuck.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it. Sometime soon, in exchange, why don't I give you a charm that was important to me when I was a child? It's not like that's why I gave it to you or anything.
Oh my God, you are so right. She is like a tsundere. She's like a tsundere for her parents, peekaboo.
でもまあどうしてもっていうなら。
But, well, if you really say so.
では、私はもう休みます。
Then I will rest for now.
頭痛がひどいので。
My headache is awful.
ジェシカもあまり夜更かしをしすぎないように。
Try not to stay up too late. I know Natsuhi. Natsuhi, I just feel so sorry for her. She just does her best. She's forced to be with Krauss. Oh, God. And, oh, God, she deserves so much better. So much better.
Sure.
Natsuhi put the charm in her pocket and turned away. She then disappeared into the dark hall.
やっぱり明日も丸一日こんな天気みたいだね。
Okay, guys, I need to check something for a second. We're gonna have like a little, a short... Oh, wow, I took a good time to say I was gonna take a break for like 5 minutes, eh? OBS disconnected and then reconnected, so hopefully, guys, you didn't miss anything other than just saying I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I just need to check something out, alright? So don't go anywhere. Take a bit of a break. Okay, I am back. Hope everybody had a nice little break. Let's get back to the kids and see what they're doing after all this intense discussion here. Hopefully Natsuhi and Jessica can have a better relationship eventually. I'd really like that. If they could patch things up. Seriously, I think they really just need to talk, you know, about everything that happened to Natsuhi. Poor lady. Oh, God. It seems the weather will be like this all day tomorrow.
やれやれ。今日の日中が嘘のようだぜ。
Yada yada! I mean...
マリアはまだ肖像画前？
Oh, God damn it. Some days we go 3 hours, OBS is fine. Other days, shit like this happens. Yes, it's OBS it is! Oh, jeez, that's what it is. We solved the mystery. Beatrice doesn't want us to solve the mystery of the gold. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, where did it cut out for you guys? You probably missed a line or two. Yeah, we lost some people because of OBS's bullshit. Oh, God. It really does feel like King Crimson. It must feel like that for you guys. Oh, God, jeez. Really, that far back, Nagels? Oh, dang. Dang, this makes the good weather we had earlier feel like a lie. George, Aniki, and I were killing time in front of the parlor television. At that point, Jessica returned. Her face was still blank, but it looked like she'd calmed down a little since we'd last seen her.
Is Mario still in front of the portrait?
いや、
Nope.
さっき戻ってきて、今はそっちのソファーで寝てるぜ。
She just came back and she's sleeping over there on the sofa.
マリアにはもう遅い時間だもんな。
It's getting pretty late for her after all. Looking at the clock, I saw it was a little past 10. Even if we were planning to stay up all night, it was about time to head back to our room.
一応うちのおふくろが屋敷にも部屋を用意してくれたんだけどよ。
Well, my mom did have a room prepared for us in the mansion.
どうする？
What'll we do?
僕はゲストハウスに戻りたいかな。
I'd rather head back to the guest house.
親たちの様子を見る限り、僕たちはお屋敷にいない方がいいと思う。
Going by what we saw of our parents, I think it'd be better if we weren't in the mansion.
俺も同感だぜ。
I agree.
子供は邪魔せず引っ込んでろって感じみてえだからな。
Feels like they're telling us kids to mind our own business and stay out of the way.
おとなしくそうするさ。
Let's be good little boys and girls and do just that. As we were talking about this, Aunt Rosa came into the parlor. She was looking all over restlessly, probably trying to find Maria.
ローザおばさん。マリアならそこのソファーっすよ。
Aunt Rosa, if you're looking for Maria,
She's over there on the sofa.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
すっかり眠っちゃってるわね。
My, she's out cold.
ベッドに移さないと。
We must move her to her bed. Oh, don't give me this act, Rosa.
よかったら僕がベッドまで背負っていきましょうか。
If you'd like, I'll carry her over to her bed.
ありがとう。助かるわ。
Thanks, that would be wonderful.
ジョージ君たちはゲストハウスに戻るの？
Are you all heading back to the guest house?
それとも夏日姉さんが用意してくれた部屋に泊まるのかしら？
Or are you going to stay in the room Natsuhi Ne-san had prepared here?
今話し合ってました。
Hey, Onion.
We were just talking about that.
ゲストハウスへ戻ろうかって話になったところです。
We just decided to head over to the guest house.
そう。
I see.
ならマリアも一緒にしてあげてもいいかしら？
Then could I ask you to take Maria with you? Oh, God. Happy D. Hey, jeez. Oh, my God. Rosa, please make up your mind how you feel about your daughter.
いとこのみんなと一緒の方がきっと安心できると思うしね。
I feel much more reassured if she stayed with all of you cousins. Behind those words, she seemed to be concealing some regret that the adults, herself included, had deeply hurt Maria's feelings.
任してくださいよ、おばさん。
Leave it to us, Aunt Rosa.
何しろこっちにゃマリアをあやすことに関してはエキスパートがいるっすからね。
After all, we do have an expert at comforting Mario with us.
それは僕のことかい？
Are you talking about me?
僕だけじゃ無理だよ。
I couldn't do it myself.
みんなでだよ。
We'll need everyone together.
そうだぜ。
That's right.
バトラだってあんなにもマリアと意気投合してふざけ合ってたじゃねえかよ。
That is absolutely right, Happy D. True. It would be much more reassuring if she was not in the same building, especially on a stressful night like this.
Butler, weren't you the one who hit it off with Mario when you were messing around earlier?
As we said this, Aunt Rosa smiled, looking truly happy.
みんなありがとう。
Thank you, everyone.
私たちの話し合いはだいぶ遅くまでかかりそう。
It looks like our meeting will last until the very late.
だから申し訳ないけどマリアをみんなにお願いするわ。
So, well, I'm sorry to burden you like this. I'll be counting on you all to take care of Maria.
おーい、マリア。熟睡か？
Hey, Mario, you still sound asleep?
ゲストハウスに戻るぞ。
We're going back to the guest house.
Maria muttered something indistinct. Oh, everyone is back! Oh, wow, that's so nice. Rolled over and fell back asleep. It looked like she was sleeping deeply.
すっかり寝込んじゃったようだぜ。
She's really out cold.
起こすのは悪いな。
I hate to wake her.
僕が背負うよ。
Right, I'll carry her? Maria's body was much lighter than it looked. I lifted her up and put her on George Aniki's back. It was raining hard outside, and Aniki couldn't hold an umbrella and carry Maria at the same time. It looked like Aunt Rosa would come with us as far as the guest house to help out. However, when she heard Uncle Krauss's voice to call out to her, she had no choice but to return.
困ったわね。
Now that's a problem.
もう戻らないと。
I have to go back now.
皆さんゲストハウスまでお戻りですか？
Is everyone returning to the guest house?
After we left the hall on the way to the entrance, the door to the servant room opened, and Shanon-chan stepped out.
だいぶ暗くなっておりますので、私がご案内させていただきます。
It's grown very dark, so please allow me to guide you.
ちょうどよかったわ、シャノンちゃん。
That would be great, Shanon-chan.
ジョージ君がマリアをおぶっていってくれるの。
George-kun is going to carry Maria there.
傘をさしてあげてくれないかしら。
Could you hold an umbrella for him?
はい、かしこまりました。
Yes,
Oh, sorry, that was more Jessica.
yes, certainly.
Shanon-chan bought umbrellas for each of us, and a flashlight to guide the way. As we opened the front door, the downpour was quite terrific. It looked like we wouldn't have any spare time to take a pleasant walk and enjoy the nighttime rose garden.
兄貴、重くねえか？
Aniki, is she too heavy?
俺が背負うぜ。
Want me to carry her?
大丈夫だよ。
It's okay.
マリアちゃんくらい背負えるよ。
I can at least carry Maria-chan.
本当にありがとうね。
Hello, T. Oh, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you for coming. I'm truly grateful.
マリアをよろしくお願い。
Please take care of Maria. Taking her away from you will be taking care of her. Jeez.
わかりました。
Sure, you got it.
じゃあ、おやすみなさい、おばさん。
Then I guess this is good night, Aunt Rosa.
それではお送りしてまいります。
Then I'll see them over there and return here.
ええ、よろしく。
Yes, please. Aunt Rosa watched us leave.
マリア、いつもごめんね。
Maria, I'm sorry for everything. Do you really mean that, Rosa? Do you really mean it? Do you really mean it? I really hope you really mean that, Rosa. You better mean that, please. If you honestly accept your mistakes and apologize to her when she's awake, for real, please. If you really mean that, then you really got to apologize to Mario when she's awake. Sorry, AJ. Rosa's mumbling voice. Didn't reach the person in question, nor any of the kids, but disappeared beneath the sound of the rain. Jam Chad, when the hell did he do that? Kinzo has never interacted with anybody but the servants this entire game so far. Oh my god! When did Kinzo hit Jessica? Kinzo never interacted with anybody except the servants. And the doctor. Fine. Oh, she said that before. I guess it's because we didn't see it happen. It left less of an impact. Okay. After cutting through the rainy rose garden, we arrived at the guest house.
俺がマリアを背負って立候補すりゃよかったぜ。
If only I'd applied for the position of Maria carrier.
そうすりゃ傘を差してくれるシャノンちゃんのでっけえお乳を二の腕でたっぷり堪能できたってのによ。
Then I would have gotten a chance to have Shannon Chan's huge boobs rubbing all over my arm. Giggity.
そんなつもりじゃないよ。誤解だよ。
That's not why I did it. It's a misunderstanding.
そうしないとジョージ様が濡れてしまうと思いまして。
Yeah, I would have fully expected Kinzo to do that. Now, I've never defended Kinzo. No, I freaking called him King Psycho all the time. Jeez. I have never defended Kinzo. He is crazy as shit. Jeez.
I thought that if I didn't walk like this, George saw me would get all wet.
That's gonna happen either way, Jessica. That's gonna happen either way. Shannon, that's gonna happen either way if you keep that up. So, I wouldn't even bother. One way or another.
Come on, quick babbling and go in.
After being urged on by Jessica, we folded up our umbrellas and went into the guest house.
お召し物を濡らしてしまった方はいらっしゃいませんか？
Has anyone gotten their clothes wet?
タオルを用意いたしますが。
I can bring some towels if you want.
そこまで気を使わなくていいぜ。
You don't need to worry about us that much.
ありがとうよ、シャノンちゃん。
Thanks, Shannon-chan.
そうだ。
Oh, that's right.
僕たちはこれからトランプでもして少し遊ばないかって話なんだけど、よかったら少し一緒しないかい？
We are planning to pick clouds or something. Would you care to join us for a bit?
あれ？
Huh?
今日のシフト、深夜勤は誰になってんだ？
The night shift on today's schedule.
親族会議中は特別シフトになってたと思いました。
Yes, Papa J, that was the implication. Hey, jeez.
I believe we had a special schedule during the family conference.
少し変更も出てるみたいなので、ちょっと確認してきます。
Also, I think a few alterations have been made, so I'll go and check.
ああ、わざわざ屋敷に戻らないとわからないんなら無理に。
Wait, if you have to go all the way back to the mansion to find out, don't force yourself.
大丈夫です。
Oh, that's alright.
ゲストハウスの使用人室でわかりますので。
Exactly, Papa J. I don't know. Yeah, what else could anybody possibly mean? Seriously.
I can find her from the servant room in the guest house.
ちょっと失礼しますね。
Please excuse me for a short while.
Shanon Chan gave a quick bow and went into the guest house servant room. And the rest of us headed for the cousin's room. and decided to put Maria to bed for the time being. Maria was sleeping very deeply, and there was absolutely no sign of her eyes opening. For now, we'd get some soft drinks out of the room refrigerator and drink those while playing cards or something.
Oh,
カノン君
Kana-kun.
源氏様までこちらに
And you're here too, Genji-sama.
今夜のシフトはどうなっているのでしょうか
What has happened with tonight's shift?
クラウス様の命令があってね。
Krauss-sama has given an order.
シフトの大掛かりな変更があったんだよ。
He made some sizable changes to the shift schedule. Indeed.
ゴーダがお屋敷の深夜勤に変更になった。
Goda-san is now as the night shift at this mansion, and as everyone knows, he's by far the most trustworthy and likable servant, so everything should be okay with there.
シャノンとカノンはゲストハウスの深夜勤。
Shanon and Canon have the night shift in the guest house.
私と熊沢はゲストハウスに泊まるようにとのご命令だ。
Kumasawa-san and I have been ordered to sleep in the guest house as well.
お前も今夜はこのままこちらにとどまるよう。たった今電話があった。
Just now, a phone call came in, saying that once you arrived, you were also to remain here for the rest of the night. Oh boy. Something tells me, oh god, when they get back to the mansion in the morning. Oh boy, we're not going to find out what's going to happen in this mansion. What actually happened in this mansion at night for a long time, are we?
Huh?
ずいぶん大掛かりな変更ですね
That certainly is a sizable change.
お屋敷とゲストハウスの当番がまるっきり逆になってるじゃないですか
The shifts at the guest house and the mansion have been completely reversed, haven't they?
Originally, Shanon and Canon had been assigned a night shift in the mansion, while the night shift in the guest house, where all the relatives were staying, had been assigned to Goda, who had an abundance of experience in entertaining. Kumasawa should have been sleeping at the guest house, while Genji should have been sleeping in the mansion. However, it seemed that Krauss had suddenly ordered the schedule be modified. The shifts at the guest house and the mansion had all been reversed, and Genji was spending the night in the guest house.
多分ベアトリーチェ様の手紙のせいだろうね。
Hilarious, Happy D. It's probably because of Beatrice-sama's letter.
多分ってどうして
Why, probably.
あんな怪しげな手紙が現れたらクラウス様が僕たちを疑うのは当然だからね。
After such a mysterious letter appeared, it was only natural that Krauss-sama would suspect one of us.
親方様直属の僕たちを極力親族会議の席から遠ざけたかったんだろうよ。
We served directly under the master, so Krauss-sama tried as best he could to keep us far away from the family conference. Genji, Shanon, and Canon were all permitted to wear the Ushidamiya family crest, the one-winged eagle, as the servants who directly served under Kinzo. Of course, since they were working for the Ushidamiya family, they had to obey anyone's orders, but their only boss was Kinzo. Since only Kinzo had the right to employ them, even Krauss could not have them dismissed of his own accord. Because of this, Krauss and the others often viewed these servants as Kinzo's underlings and shunned them. And in fact, Kinzo seldom let anyone other than them enter his study. This sudden shift change was probably a clear expression of the sense of mistrust that it caused. Considering the time Kinzo had left to live, this would definitely be the last family conference before the problem of the inheritance came up. On top of that, the mysterious letter that claimed to be from Beatrice had dropped in out of the blue. Krauss definitely wanted to keep Kinzo's loyal subjects away from the table of such a delicate and important discussion. If you will excuse me, I will go rest. If anything happens, call me immediately. Oh, jeez. They knew about Beatrice, don't they? Oh, wow. Our guest tonight is a special case, after all.
はい、かしこまりました。源氏様。
Yes, Genji-sama.
Yes, Genji-sama. Genji nodded back, went behind the screen, took off his jacket, and slowly began to relax after a day's worth of tension.
今お戻りになられたのはお子様方。
The ones who just returned now. Were they the children?
Yes.
親族の方々はお屋敷で会議を。
The other relatives are having a conference in the mansion.
だいぶ長引きそうな雰囲気だったかな。
It looked like it would drag on for quite some time.
なら気楽だね。
Then we've got it easy.
これ以上の深夜になって、しかもこの天気。
It's already this late, and there's this weather.
多分、親族の皆さんはお屋敷の方のお部屋にお泊まりさ。
The rest of the relatives will probably spend the night in their rooms in the mansion.
多分ね。
I'm not that good, Peekaboo. I'm sorry I failed your expectations.
Yes, probably.
源氏様がいないから言うけど、ゲストハウス行きになってちょっと嬉しかったかな。
Oh, Kana! Oh, you reminded me of baby girl Rena! Oh my god! Thank you for that, Kana! Oh! Oh, thank you, Shanon.
I'm only saying this because Genji-sama isn't around. I'm a little happy I was into the guest house, I guess.
Oh?
どうしてだい？
Why is that?
意地悪な奥様やエヴァ様から離れられたから？
Because you can stay away from Madam and Eva-sama, those bullies?
それとも別の理由があるのかい？
Or do you have another reason?
別の理由なんかありません。
Not as if I have another reason.
Does she like George? Wait, does she like George? Oh my god, does she? Woo! I think they would make an adorable couple. Oh my god. Woo! Does she like George? That would be so cute.
そっか。
I see.
なら二人で深夜勤を頑張ろう。
Ay, jeez. Then let's do our best together with our night shift.
よろしく、姉さん。
I'm counting on you, Nei-san.
私ついさっきお子様方にお部屋で遊ばないかとお呼ばれしてて。
Just now, I was asked to go to the children's room and play with them.
Shanon hung her head apologetically, gazing at Cannon uncertainly. Cannon didn't try to meet her eyes, and spoke curtly as he sighed. It looked like he didn't plan on indulging his sister.
ダメだよ。
You can't.
深夜勤を仰せつかってる。
You were assigned to the night shift.
それに僕たち家具には遊びのお誘いは必要ない。
Besides which, isn't it necessary for furniture like us to respond to an invitation to play? It isn't necessary for furniture like us to respond to an invitation to play. Oh, come on, Canon. I know she's your big sister, but let it be fun. I think she and George would make an adorable couple. Oh, God, she wants to be by George, doesn't she? Or Battler. But I hope she likes George, because I think she and George would be an adorable couple. Oh, my God.
わかるね。
You understand, right?
そんなことわかってます。
Yes, I do understand.
Shannon's shoulders drooped slightly. She had already expected that Canon, a stickler for rules, would say something like that, but she still seemed a bit discouraged. As Canon flipped through the logbook, he spoke without facing Shannon.
ならお子様方お待たせしてしまってるね。
That means that the children will be waiting for you.
深夜勤に当たってしまったからご一緒できないと謝ってこなきゃ。
You'll have to apologize and tell them you have the night shift and won't be able to stay with them.
行ってきなよ。
Go and come back.
Yes.
私、謝ってくるね。
That's possible, Nagels. I'm just saying that because of how she was hugging George's arm like that. I thought that was really cute. And also, I think personality-wise, I think she goes best together with George. That's just my own ship, by the way, from what we know now of the characters.
Yes. I'll go apologize and come back.
Oh, look at how happy she looks. Oh, she wants to see it again. My God, you can hear Irie screaming in the distance all the way from Hinabizawa. Like, going, ah, oh my God. It's like she is Irie's dream girl. Seriously. I could hear Irie all the way from Hinabizawa, like feeling a disturbance in the force. Jeez. Shannon hurriedly stood from her seat before her brother's mood could change and flew out of the servant room after giving a quick bow. As he watched her go, Canon took a single deep breath. Genji's voice came from beyond the screen. Canon. I will be here, so you can go too.
源氏様。
Genji-sama.
誘われたのはシャノンだけです。
Shanon was the only one called.
僕は別に誘われては。
It's not as though I was invited.
その場にいなかったからお声をかけられなかっただけだ。
That is only because you were not there at the time. Oh, these three are good. These three servants are absolutely good. Oh, God. And Kumasawa probably is too. It just freaking, jeez. Goda. Who's probably the shitty one. Oh, jeez. That is only because you were not there at the time.
言えばお前も誘われている。
If you had been, you would have been invited as well. It's almost like he sees himself as a father to them.
たまには子供らしく遊んでくるといい。
It is good to play as a child from time to time.
いえ、僕には必要ない行為です。
No, such a thing is not necessary for me.
人の子には遊びも必要でしょうが。
Human children may have a need to play. Damn. The Uchiha blood runs thick, doesn't it? Jeez.
僕らは家具ですから。
But we are furniture. Fucking hell, Canon. I think you're the one taking that way more seriously than the other servants. Oh, why do you have to just... I really hate that mindset. Shanon did too, but she's not acting like you are. Oh god, Canon, come on. It was probably fucking Kinzo that did something to him to make him think like this. Fucking hell. And something in his growing up in the orphanage that made him accept it. Oh god.
そうか。
Is that so?
姉さんだって家具です。
Nason is also furniture. Canon! Come on, Canon! No, 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 sweetie, no. Come on.
人のふりをしたって後で苦しむだけなのに。
Even if she pretends to be a person, it will only hurt her later.
僕はそれが分かっているから人に近づきたくないだけなんです。
I understand that. So I try not to get too close to people. That's all. You know what? You may say that, Canon. You may say that. But you call Shanon your sister anyway. So you're just lying to yourself. You really are. Please, Canon, come on. Don't think like that. Come on. You don't even believe that deep down yourself. If you're calling Shanon your sister. You would have just called her Shannon-san or something, if you really thought that. Genji did not say anything after that. After a while, he stood up and used a pot of hot water to make powdered cocoa, serving some to Canon as well.
そりゃ本当かよ。
Is that for real?
そりゃ知らなかったぜ。
I had no clue. Okay, you know what? That's true, Annie, and yeah, they get. I can't believe Genji called himself that too. But Canon seems to take that more seriously than the other two. Oh my God, Happy G. Oh my God, jeez. Alright, you guys. We've been going, yeah, it's 2.5 hours exactly, pretty much. Okay, so I had a great time today. This was a bit more of a subdued one after all the big happenings and goings on 2 days ago, eh? But I think this is a good place to pause for today. And I will see you all in 2 days, hopefully. I hope everybody had a good time tonight. I'll do my best to make it entertaining as always. Well, maybe not as always, depending on if you didn't enjoy it, but if you did, that'd be great. I'll see you all in 2 days' time. And hope you all have a good night or morning or whatever time it is you are. So, until next time, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.